There was a time when I believed education only existed inside a classroom. I believed that if you left school, life was already deciding your future for you. I believed success belonged to people with degrees, connections, and opportunities I didn't have. But life has a strange way of teaching lessons that no classroom can. And sometimes the greatest education begins the moment you realize how little you know. I learned too early how silence can speak. Not the silence of peace, the silence of confusion. The silence of asking yourself, what am I going to do with my life? After leaving school, I felt disconnected. Not because I hated learning, I actually loved learning. What I hated was feeling trapped in a system that never explained why I was learning what I was learning. Many people think dropping out means you stop learning. But what if learning and schooling are not the same thing? What if education is bigger than a classroom? What if the greatest skill a human being can develop is the ability to teach themselves? I didn't know it then, but that question would change everything. Long before computers existed, long before universities existed, long before social media existed, human civilization was built on writing. Every empire, every religion, every philosophy, every scientific discovery, every revolution started with ideas. And ideas survived because somebody wrote them down. The stories of ancient Africa, the teachings of philosophers, the records of kingdoms, the discoveries of scientists, the books that changed nations, the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, the tablets of ancient civilizations. All of them survived because somebody wrote. Writing is more than putting words on paper. Writing is thinking made visible. Many people believe writing is a skill, but writing is actually a way of thinking. The reason writers often appear thoughtful is because writing forces the mind to slow down, to observe, to question, to connect ideas, to discover meaning. Every time you write, you are having a conversation with yourself. You are organizing chaos into clarity. You are transforming confusion into understanding. That is why journals have changed lives. Books have changed lives. Letters have changed lives. Writing changes lives because it changes the thinker. One thing I notice is that many people consume information, but very few people process information. There is a difference. Watching a video is easy. Thinking about a video is harder. Writing about what you learned is even harder. The internet gives us unlimited information, but information alone does not create wisdom. Understanding creates wisdom. Application creates wisdom. Reflection creates wisdom. Many people scroll all day. Very few people stop and ask, what did I actually learn today? That single question separates consumers from creators. This is where my story changed again. I discovered ChatGPT. At first, I thought it was just another AI tool, but I quickly realized something. Most people use tools. Few people learn through tools. I didn't see ChatGPT as a machine. I saw it as a learning partner, a patient teacher, a guide, a research assistant, a brainstorming partner, a writing coach, a business mentor, a thinking companion. Not because it knows everything, but because it helps me explore questions, and questions change lives. For the first time, I could ask, how does business work? How does psychology work? How do I write better? How do I build a brand? How do I understand human behavior? And instead of waiting weeks for answers, I could start learning immediately. The real power of ChatGPT is not getting answers. The real power is learning how to think. Most people ask, what can ChatGPT do? The better question is, what can I learn? Because ChatGPT can help you explore writing, marketing, design, psychology, business, history, philosophy, science, personal branding, content creation, communication, storytelling. The list never ends. But here's the secret. The quality of your learning depends on the quality of your questions. Curious people get powerful answers. Passive people get basic answers. This is why critical thinking matters. The future belongs to people who know how to ask better questions. I am not against school. School can be valuable. Teachers can be valuable. Degrees can be valuable. But the world is changing. Today, learning is no longer limited by geography. A teenager in Nigeria can learn from professors in America. A creator in Africa can study marketing from global experts. A writer can publish books to a worldwide audience. The internet created a new reality. For thousands of years, most people worked with their hands. Today, many people work with ideas. Writers, designers, educators, creators, researchers, storytellers. These people create value through knowledge, and knowledge becomes an asset. A book can work while you sleep. A video can reach someone years later. A guide can help thousands of people. A design can inspire a stranger on the other side of the world. This is why I became fascinated by writing. Writing scales human thought. One idea can reach millions. My journey was never really about making money online. Money matters, but money was never the deepest lesson. The deeper lesson was awareness. Awareness of who I am, awareness of how I think, awareness of the opportunities around me, awareness of the stories I inherited, awareness of the future I can create. That is what honest sinner means, not perfection. Awareness, not pretending. Honesty, not having all the answers. Being willing to ask better questions. Today, I still don't know everything. I am still learning, still growing, still questioning, still becoming. But I understand something now that I didn't understand years ago. The goal of life is not to know everything. The goal is to never stop learning. The goal is not to become perfect. The goal is to become aware. Because awareness changes everything. A book can change your thinking. A question can change your direction. A skill can change your future. A conversation can change your life. And sometimes, a simple tool like ChatGPT can become the beginning of a completely different journey. Not because it gives you all the answers, but because it helps you discover the questions that matter. And perhaps that is the true art of becoming, not arriving, not achieving perfection, but remaining curious enough to keep learning, keep building, keep questioning, and keep growing. Because the moment you stop learning, you stop becoming. If this story touched something deep inside you, I created the Outsider Identity Guide, a free workbook to help you understand yourself and start your own journey of becoming. Comment "Honest Guide" and I'll send it to you for free. Think deep, live conscious,